is up, guys? So as of right now, well, I'm already ready, but Shayna is getting ready. We are both going to go see Aladdin at the movie theaters. So this video is basically going to be probably us going there and also doing a review on it. So I don't know if she's going to be reviewing it with me by the end of this video, but at the end of this video we will be reviewing Aladdin. And of course, on this channel, I think what I'm going to start doing now is actually reviewing movies that kind of contribute to Kingdom Hearts. And I really should have done this with Dumbo, although we didn't have a Dumbo world in Kingdom Hearts. We did have Dumbo as a summon. And I did actually get a bunch of Dumbo stuff when the movie came out. Of course, today I might not be purchasing any merch for Aladdin, but this is definitely something that is very important to Kingdom Hearts because Kingdom Hearts is known to have Aladdin all over the place. So I guess let's see what happens with this video.
What about those tickets?
Okay, so obviously I could not film anymore in the theater because it's a movie theater, you're not supposed to. But before I did actually see the movie, I picked up this at Barnes & Noble, which is right there in our shopping center up there. And it's the artwork of Kingdom Hearts. It was literally in Barnes & Noble's. Like, my heart dropped. My heart dropped. It was $40, so it's kind of pricey for it being such a thin book, but this is also, I think, a book that JP has had for a while, and I'd have to get it imported, and now it's in English. Never even knew this was actually coming. It did. I picked it up. So I should be getting a review of this and showing you guys a little bit of it in another video. But so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to talk about Aladdin 2019, but show you guys some pictures along with me just talking about it and my basic review of the Aladdin 2019 film. Okay guys, so we rolled into the theaters. I was so excited because Aladdin kind of goes back with me. Like, it came out right around the year I was born. I was born in 93, and I think it came out like 94. And there's just a lot of music in it that I kind of grew up with. I used to sing a lot and everything. And the thing with these Disney live-action remakes is that they keep everything intact, and they keep the music, which I love that, because these films that we grew up with, like Aladdin and most of these films, right, had music in it that we all remember as kids, and they still keep it going, and I love that they do that. Now, Dumbo wasn't really a, it wasn't a musical or anything, but they did recreate it as it was, back in the day, and Dumbo was great. It was really good. I didn't really like the cartoon as a kid, but I loved the theatrical film that they made. And with Aladdin, I've seen Aladdin maybe once or twice, but that's all I really needed to as a cartoon. And this one I can literally watch multiple times. Like, they picked the right people to play the right parts. Everybody kind of had a weird feeling about Will Smith actually being the genie, but he really made the genie in Aladdin. And Robin Williams played the genie in the old one, and Robin Williams is great. He is awesome. I love Robin Williams, and I was crushed when he passed away. But if anybody had to take his role for a genie, I'm glad that Will Smith did it, because he did it really well. The CGI in the film was phenomenal. And I love the fact that they do their CGI so well in these Disney films. Like, these are like all of these films are high quality videos, which or films, which are literally, you know that's going to be that way because of the fact that it's a Disney film. They have money to throw everywhere. I love the way Abu was. Abu was cute, adorable, and just a little thief, and it was great. And there was so much like stuff that you could just look at, and I bet you can watch Aladdin 3, 4, 5 times and still not pick up everything that you see in the background. Like the Cave of Wonders. Now, to me, the Cave of Wonders, we see in Kingdom Hearts a lot of different angles and rooms and all kinds of stuff that you can go through in the Cave of Wonders, which is really cool. In the movie, it was more or less like, hey, this is a big-ass room full of gold, and a lot of stuff goes on in there. I did like the way they went about that, and the Cave of Wonders was really cool. It was like, the concept was really cool. I love the way that it talked and moved and everything with it. I really wish we had a little bit more screen time with the Cave of Wonders, but that's really my only complaint. Like, the Cave of Wonders is like the biggest mystery a part of Aladdin, and I really like that. And of course, Cave of Wonders is really what makes the Aladdin world in Kingdom Hearts really fun, because all we've been seeing with Aladdin is sand, 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 building, sand, and we've seen it a lot. And I think what really killed the world for me was Union Cross. Union Cross uses Agrabah so much, and it's like, it kind of kills it for me, because I love Aladdin, but we've seen enough of it in Kingdom Hearts. But what I was thinking of is, they're doing all these live action movies, and they're doing a lot of the old stuff, remaking them. You got like Cinderella, you got all kinds of stuff that has been remade. Beauty and the Beast was a phenomenal piece as well. I love that remake, and collected a lot of pieces for that for my Kingdom Hearts collection, even though it's not really the same. I love that remake, it's really good. And I mean, Jasmine, the actress that played Jasmine was also in Power Rangers. She was, I think, the Pink Ranger, and she really played Jasmine really well. Jafar, I was kind of iffy with Jafar at first, but he ended up being, he was okay. I didn't mind him as Jafar. I think it was just he didn't look exactly like Jafar would. I was expecting like the long face, and just he was an a-hole. He was an a-hole, so that's what makes Jafar Jafar. I do like the fact that they went into a little bit more depth with the genie, and I like that they did that. It's the way they executed this film was just really good, and I cannot wait to see what their next live action film, which is probably going to be Lion King, which, of course, you know I have to see Lion King. Shayna wants to see Lion King. I think Lion King would be a good film to review for you guys, because that is another world in Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts 2. So, definitely cannot wait to review that movies as well. I really wish I would have reviewed Dumbo, because Dumbo needed to get more credit than I think it actually got. I think people really liked it, but people really don't bring it to the surface when it comes to Dumbo, because not a lot of people really follow Dumbo as much. I didn't at first either. The movie was effing good, man. It was good. It was good. So, yeah. Now another one thing that I kind of wish was like longer was the end of the film. So the end, they kind of wrapped up everything really well. They did wrap up everything, and after Jafar was kind of beaten, it did go on for a little bit longer and kind of explain where everybody's at, what they're doing before closing out into credits. But I think it's really from like Kingdom Hearts effing me up, because Kingdom Hearts, when you fought Jafar and everything, and he turned into the genie, he was red, like he was a red genie, and in the film he didn't turn red. He just looked like a big version of him with a tail, like a foggy smoke-like tail, just like Genie, but he wasn't red. And I really wish they would have kind of gave emphasis on him becoming like a red Genie, because you got Genie who was blue, and then you just had this like half-naked guy from the waist up getting sucked into a a lamp, and I was like, why aren't you red? I think it's just from playing so much Kingdom Hearts that I see Genie as a red genie, or not Genie, but as Jafar as a red genie instead of blue or just a regular person. Maybe it didn't work out that well. Maybe they tried it and it just didn't look that well or work out that well. But that's basically my only two problems with it. The movie was really, really good. So if you are planning to see Aladdin, it's definitely something that is definitely worth seeing in theaters. Make sure you go at a time that probably doesn't have a lot of teenagers or kids in there that want to be on their phones all the time, because I did have a woman next to me that was literally having a problem, I guess, with her boyfriend or her husband or whatever the hell it was, and she was just on her phone, and then she just and then I'm like, yo, stop crying. Like, at least leave the theater and do what you gotta do out there. You're blinding me with your phone. You're whimpering like a dog. Like, please, like, I'm just trying to enjoy Aladdin here, bro. Like, go. Just go. Other than that, though, the film was awesome. So, that's it, guys. That is it. Remember to leave this video a huge like, subscribe if you haven't already. Remember, we are doing a bunch of giveaways. We're giving away a copy of Kingdom Hearts 3 once again for the PS4. We're also giving away a copy of Kingdom Hearts 3 for the Xbox One. We got 2 Funko Pop Kingdom Hearts 3 mystery boxes that are also being given away. And if you are a Union Cross player, head over to my 500 subscriber giveaway video. Comment what your favorite Keyblade is and your favorite character is in Kingdom Hearts. Why do I keep forgetting this? All the info is in that video. So whatever I tell you to comment on that video, comment that down in the comment section below of that video, and you will be entered into a chance as with subscribing, okay? You'll be entering into a chance at winning $100 for either Google Play or Apple. So when I do draw the winner, when I hit 500 subs, I'll ask them if they're on Apple or Android, and that's how I'll know which card to get. So yeah, so that's an easy way to try to win $100. I've done this plenty of times before. There's been a handful of actual winners, and you know, it's an easy shot. It's an easy shot. So while you're here, if you do want to join our group, which is the Wayfinders for Union Cross, you can do so by going down in the description box and hitting our Discord link. Now, if you do not play Union Cross and you still want to be a part of the Wayfinders, we also have our Amino link down there, so you can join our Amino, post whatever kind of Kingdom Hearts content you want on there, and you know, make friends, eat and talk to all of us, a part of the Wayfinders. That way, you know, you don't have to be drowned out by Union Cross players and just, you know, it's its own thing. Also, you can now support the channel by donating to our Patreon. I always tell you guys it's not really necessary, because it's not necessary. But if you do feel like you want to help out the channel a little bit more, you can do so by hitting up our Patreon link down below. And there's different tiers. If you do donate $5 or more, you will have your name shouted out at the end of every video in the month that you are a patron. It's just an option, and remember, all of the funds go towards better content, better giveaways, just everything to make the channel bigger and better for you guys. So, as always, thank you guys for watching. Be sure to try to tune in whenever I upload the video of me talking about this Kingdom Hearts artwork book. And let your hearts be your guiding keys. Bye.